Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to Frostpunk on the Edge in Frostpunk. We have officially connected our settlement with the other three. So, I mean, we're pretty well connected here. We've kind of developed our own network. Forget you, New London. We don't need you. So my hope is when New London decides to send a missive and be angry at me, which should be any day now, I'm hoping we are going to have enough reinforcements that we're just totally set and ready to go. Either that, or it's going to be one of these unwinnable scenarios where we all just, you know, die. I mean, that could well be the case. So we're sending the charcoal kilns off to the convicts. Let's take a look at the hot springs. We could send them some workers, and I think that's fine, because I don't need as many laborers as we have right now. We've actually been looking pretty good on that front. That said, I would also like to go ahead and get another resource depot, just so we could get some better storage for my coal. We've also got so much coal, like, I'm not really worried about it. So, yeah, maybe we just ignore for a little bit. It is going to be warming up soon, thank God. Kind of wish we had a generator. Whoever thought that I was going to miss those generators? Those things were just such a pain to take care of, but they were so effective. So verily, verily effective. Alrighty. Looking solid, looking solid. So day 32, any minute now, we are going to face some consequences. Let's go for the infrastructure repairs. And that will be the last thing for, that'll be the last for the hot springs. I don't know if they are just, like, stronger at higher tiers, and maybe that makes it more effective at repelling New London. I just don't know. I just don't know. But we're trying. All right, so we're sending the helping hands to them. So that's going to be set. Difficult relations. Sir, our people at Shipwreck Camp complain that the locals are making them uneasy. Admittedly, these ex-cons are great workers, but they are rowdy, uncouth, quick to demonstrate their physical strength, and they love to show off their technical skills, which our engineers find particularly unsettling. Well, I mean, okay, get over it. I don't know if you noticed, but New London promised to get us our pretties and our little dog too, so I mean, can you not be a problem? Please? Hey, convicts, what's up? We need your help. We know that we're asking for a lot, but we need better housing. These huts we're living in now are too crowded and don't hold the heat in. Plus, some of us want to live separately from others. We used to think we could trust each other, but we were proven wrong. They'll be pleased if we build common bunkhouses or build separate quarters. Shipwreck Camp will be pleased. Again, what's the downside of doing this? We might as well just make them happy, right? And separate quarters in order to keep our engineers apart actually might be fine, because it sounds like that's what they want anyway. Oh my gosh, so that's what they want. Got it. Okay. Well, they're already tier 4, and look at all the steam cores we could give them. Good gravy. I don't make... You know what? I think I've sent enough to help you for a little bit. I need to get some steel together so that I can do some research, so I can move on to the difference engine. Okay? That's what I need. I need the difference engine so that I can get some more tech, so I can... so that I can get some more production out of my army warehouse and get more steel. That's what I need. What's this? New Londoners are coming. Aha! Here it is. Sir, a large group of people is heading our way from New London. We don't know their intentions, but we must assume that it's the vanguard of a punitive expedition. The moment of truth is coming. This will be the test of our resolve. All right. I mean, I'm going to get tier 4 with everybody. So that's pretty solid, except for the children. I'm not going to have that with the children. We could just send them this stuff, but I need so much more. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I think we can't. I don't think we can afford to send anything else to the kids. That's too many steam cores for me right now. Your engineers found that someone sabotaged one of the main pumps heating the hothouses. Some crops were lost, and it will take at least a day to resume food production. Good news is I'm fine. We believe this to be the doing of New London or their sympathizers. We are anxious that if they do this again and cripple the food production, we might starve. To prevent this, we should work together even closer than before. Yes, we can set up joint watchers. Less food for 2 days. Yes, I think that is fine. Joint watch will be unlocked. Now, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if maybe we need to do this or else, come the New Londoners, they will reveal they've sabotaged us and we're doomed. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't think I have time anymore to go for the difference engine as much as that's what I wanted to do. So we're going to go ahead and send that. We're just going to get whatever little bit we can with anybody. We can do the cookhouses for the kids, and I will do that. We'll send off some extra laborers. I don't need much more. Unless having more laborers at home results in me fighting back. Could that be a thing? No one's told me what happens, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I'm very concerned. What is this? Are these the New Londoners? Transport. Yep, that's the New Londoners. They're going to be here in about an hour. Alrighty, outgoing, and we are not going to arrive in time with the joint watch and stuff, so I really hope that doesn't make a difference. Really, really hope that that is the case. It warmed up, which is awesome. Discontent has plummeted. We do not need quite as much heating as before. And here it is. All right. These poor people. Wait, are these people escaping? They are starving. It might be people escaping from New London. Oh, that changes things a little bit. We must help them. I assumed they were hostile, but they might not be. Trouble in New London. That's no punitive expedition. These are ordinary people. Their delegates are here to ask for help. We fled the hunger and chaos of New London. Everything is falling apart there. Healthcare, the coal supply, and even the generator. The administration just argues over what to do, and no decisions are made. Help us, please. You're our only hope. Some of our people, recognizing their friends and relatives among the refugees, are embracing them and taking them home. We have no choice. We must welcome them. The good news is, at the moment, we're okay. However, I am now a little concerned that we are going to start having food problems pretty soon. We also need to get some more housing. I don't have the resources for that until we get some more wood, though that should be arriving in a very little while. Another book of laws. Anything else we want to do here? The answer still is no, just making sure. Okay, well, I expect New London to write and say, send them back! Yep, here they come. Outpost 11. We heard some people from our city have reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We lost some crops, had a food shortage, used sawdust, had labor shortages, then a generator malfunction, and things got out of control. To prevent panic, we tried to cover up the scale of the crisis. That's why we didn't tell you. We urgently need resources and people. Our relations weren't good recently, but please, can you help us? New London can't fall. Oh, now that is interesting. So we need to consult with some folks and see what they say to do. Very interesting. Okay. Can you support us against New London? Do we need high favor for this? I really don't know. Hold up. Let me just see. We have some outgoing stuff happening. Time to decide. And New London is collapsing. We don't have much time to reach a decision. Before we do it, we can consult with other settlements, and we should listen to our people. What we do now will change the future, not only for us, but for all people in Frostland. I'm mostly concerned that the convicts will say, we don't care. We're trying to send them stuff. We actually already did send them stuff, but I don't know. Fate of New London, how quickly the mood changes. We were ready to fight New London. Now many want to help them despite the huge cost. After all, people still have friends and relatives there. On the other hand, if we let New London fall, we could take control of it, although many of its inhabitants would die. We'd also have to prepare for a massive wave of refugees. Well, that's not necessarily the issue. Here's the problem. Letting a bunch of people die just so I can take over a ruined city doesn't seem that great either. Humanity's already kind of on the brink. Oh boy. Let's start by talking to the convicts and see what they say. They may not be thrilled, but let's just see. Can you help us? All those wealthy New Londoners are scum. No offense, pal, you're different, but they can go to hell with their generators and fancy houses. They grew too big, and the world will cut them down. If you help them, they'll only stab you in the back, mark my words. In the end, each of us should stand or fall on their own. We say let them fall, but we owe you, and we'll help you whatever you do. Okay, good to know. Then we can talk to the next folks. That'll be, let's say, the children. Not that I expect children to have a very good opinion, but let's see. We're saddened to hear about the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try to help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die, and this world saw too much death already. The decision is yours, but whether you choose to save New London or not, we'll help you as much as we can. We must stand together or we'll all freeze alone. Okay. And then finally, let's talk to our first ally in Hot Springs. Can you support us? We don't know much of New London, but it seems that to us that, unlike you, its people failed to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, they will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. The nature is our ultimate judge, and it is useless to dispute her rulings, but whatever you decide, we won't deny you if you ask for it. Okay. So I am very much concerned that if we help New London, they're still going to say, all right, haha, now we have decided to take you over. I'm very much concerned that that's going to happen. However, I think I would rather try to help them and then be proven wrong, and at least I'm the good guy in the end of this, though I will be very peeved. Very peeved. If we let them fall, I mean, so many people are going to die. I think New London's going to screw us. I'm not going to lie. I think if we help them, they won't be grateful, and then they are going to try to take us over. That said, maybe with enough allies, it doesn't matter, and we are okay. All right. I'm going to do it, but I got a bad feeling. We have an answer. We can't endure much longer. Hear us out, we beg you. We treated you badly, misled you, and we were wrong. Although we still believe we are one people, we will respect your autonomy if you save our city. If you refuse, many will die, but many more will flee to your outpost and every other settlement they can get to. You can't possibly accommodate them all. So many lives are at stake. Please don't forsake them. What is your answer? We will save you. Farewell. No thank you? Alright then. I mean, okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. That's, you know, I was expecting people to be all like, oh, thank you, we won't let you down. But no. Can't fit something there. We can still fit right here and get a bunkhouse, and it's still in range of our heat, which is what I really need. Saving New London. New London's economy is in shambles, so we'll need a lot of coal to keep them warm. Got it. Due to the cold, a lot of our workers are sick, which means that our people will have to replace them. Infirmaries will heal the gravely ill, but to build them, we need to send steel and steam cores. Their food economy is stretched to the maximum, so we'll need to send them food rations. Okay, so what I'm hearing is we need some steam cores. We heard you chose to spare the toffs. Too bad, but it's your choice. As we said, alas, we too will have to face its consequences. We will send them workers they need to get on their good side and keep an eye on them. We know a thing or two about generators, having built a few. Haha, yep. So we'll take a look at theirs. Thank you. Okay, so the convicts are still going to be helpful. That's awesome. I really appreciate what you guys are going to do. We have a bunch of people who are freezing. Yeah, that's because they don't have a home. We're trying to build it. And we have somebody who got amputated from being gravely ill. Yeah, we really need to build this bunkhouse, like ASAP. Please and thank you. Long hours of toil. Nope. I mean, I know that they're just like workers here, but they'll shut down everything else. Please build this faster. We need a bunkhouse so that people don't die. We already had some prostheses, so we're okay. That should be enough. No one is freezing now. All right. Good. So, let's see. We have 5 engineers and a lot of people who are still sick. I could actually build another medical post, but I think we'll be okay if we spend some rations to speed things up in the infirmary. Now, over here, we're making as much steel as we can. We know we need steam cores. Let's see what we can get to New London. We can send them some food. Okay, we'll do that. We've got a lot of rations. Workers are already en route. 50 workers. Oh my gosh, thank you, convicts. We wouldn't have been able to pull that off. 3,000 coal? Hokey smokes. All right, so what that means is we need some serious resource outposts. Okay. Resource depot upgrade would let us store a lot more resources, and we are going to need to do that. I really need some more wood. So we're going to ask you to send us some more. Thank you. They keep saying we've got some nerve, and I know I've got some nerve, but, like, it's got to happen, dude. All right, so let's see. You need 250 steel and 5 steam cores. My God. All right, well, the food should keep you going a little bit, I hope. The extra coal production will be great. The more we invest in the other outposts, the more they can send us, probably, and that would help. Still, let's set this to coal because we need capacity. No, we need all of that. That's not optional. We have a few rations. I think we're okay at the moment. Do I spend more rations to try and get the medical posts going? It's really hard to say whether that is the right call or not. I think what we need is to use our extra workers and get another coal thumper up and running. Storage limit reached. Yeah, so you guys need to be gathering more often. You already have a heater and you're still super duper cold. But you guys should be able to gather more coal. We need to get up to 3,000 coal. Yikes, dude. All right, another day, another shift. What's this? Sending us the food rations, you've accomplished more than saving us from starvation. You've rekindled hope among our people. They're still hungry, but we know what it took to deliver this much, and we appreciate this a lot. They sound grateful, don't they? Don't they? They sound so grateful. Do we trust them? No. I don't trust them worth anything. I don't trust them any further than I can spit. Which it turns out, by the way, is not especially far. All right. 250 steel, 5 steam cores. We don't need any more wood is the thing. We can actually send that elsewhere. That said, I don't think any of this is going to be a really good investment for me right now. I definitely can't afford the steam cores. As much as I would love to get these guys fully upgraded, yeah, I don't think we can. Let's get to 250 steel, and then we just focus on steam cores, and we try for that. We are producing a pretty good amount of coal. If I talk to the kids, we've got high favor with them. We can ask for some extra coal. I could ask for 200 and just go for it right... Yeah, let's just ask for a lot of coal. So that's going to be fine. Shipment has reached New London. Okay, next one. The workers you sent us are great help. Nearly all of our facilities are understaffed. Many of our workers are sick and even more weakened by hunger. Your people give us hope that we still have a chance. This time it's all convicts. They might murder you. Just FYI, if you really peeve them off, they might just kill you, okay? Hey, by the way, we're running out of food. You have high favor. I am going to ask for a lot of food. It exhausts all of it, but I think all we do is just get them down to low. Yeah, it spends 2 favor points. There's no reason not to just go ahead and keep exhausting it, I think. And we really need the food because we're starting to run lower. Temperature's about to drop, and that's going to make it harder for me to maintain the coal. What's going on here? Storage near capacity. Yeah, we need... Okay, hang on. We talked about this. The resource depot upgrade. And once that's researched, that will make a big difference, getting us closer to the 3,000 mark that we need. Alternatively, we could just build another, but I'm not going to do that. Let's go work on the steam cores. Yes. We'll swap that over. I'm going to do another 24-hour shift. And I can afford to do this. We're going to go ahead and use some wooden supports in order to increase this a little bit more. It didn't make a difference? Well, that's cheating. Yeah, 0.3. There we go. Okay, now it's making a difference. So we should be able to get a couple of steam cores per day. In 2 days-ish, we should be able to save New London. If and only if we can finish up some research, get the rest of the coal that we need, and then we'll be good to go. We're really close to that capacity, though. We're also spending up a bit more of our coal in heat, so that's a thing we can't avoid. But I'm doing the best I can. Discontent's going to be an issue. Tomorrow the temperature goes back up. We are producing some meals, and we're very close to having enough coal storage. Very, very close. And that should do it. Okay, now we're going to get up to 3,000. I need to make sure we save enough coal that we can keep fueling our own projects, but aside from that, we seem okay. Efficient gathering. I mean, it would let us gather from the steam coal thumper a little faster. That said, you know what also could work is just building another gathering post, which is very cheap. We just need some wood, of which I have none. Yeah, would you mind sending us a little bit more wood? I thought you were supposed to send me some every other day, but it feels like you're not sending us a lot. What's going on here? Nope, sorry, can't do this. Can't do it. We need people making... Wow, we've got 4 steam cores? Where'd that come from? Did we build... Wow, we got way faster than I thought. Okay, hang on. We actually will be able to pull this off sooner. There's the 5th. Okay, send all of this, and we can send the coal. Okay, and we're still producing more coal than we consume, which means the last 2 groups are already out the door. We are about to save New London, and the moment of truth will come. Are they going to betray us, or will they be grateful? I'm hoping with as many allies as we've got, they're going to say, if they screw with you, we're going to save your life. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, crap, we're out of coal. Ah! No. 24-hour shifts. Sorry. 24-hour, and 24-hour. Go work, gather coal. There we go. Whoo, boy. That felt scary. You need to get turned back on. Actually, a lot of things need to get turned back on. Let's do this. Don't care about... Well, we do care about this. And children and such. Do we have enough? We are still producing more coal than we're consuming. Yeah, we just ran out of our stockpile. Okay. So that solves that. Yeah, we are producing enough now. All right. Woo! Woo! That scared me a little bit. And the temperature rises. And the city has been saved! We did it! New London is no longer in danger of collapse. It was trying time for all, full of strife and discord, but that's behind us now. Despite all the misunderstandings and unnecessary grudges, we saw past our differences and lent a helping hand to those in need. The last city on Earth remains the best hope of mankind. But how long will its people remember the lesson that it was discord, not the great storm, that turned out to be the ultimate threat? Beautiful. Is this the end then? Oh, we got a message, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. I think it's because one of ours arrived and they were saying, hey, thank you for the steam cores. Oh, that was fun. That's a good scenario. I liked this one. Once we found our footing, it really wasn't that bad. And of course, now we get the fun little time lapse showing how we expanded. We did the good ending. Dude, I think we like legit got a good ending for once. We didn't do anything like scummy. We didn't declare ourselves like the voice of God or anything. Never happens. All right, New London changed the rules. They exploited us. Oh boy, heck yes they did. So we rose and became Frostpunk. Long may she reign. To stand against New London, we sought friends. And boy, howdy, do we find them. It was great. We sent them support and improved their lives. And in the process, improved our own. I mean, is this kind of how neo-colonialism works? I don't know, maybe. Then our former masters turned up to beg for rescue. And we saved the city with the help of our allies. We averted a disaster thanks to cooperation. And we learned the lesson that the ultimate threat was not the storm, but discord. When humanity stands together, great things can truly be accomplished. New London territory, population 876 in 1887, 1916. What? Pardon? And that's sticking around. Guys, that's a sequel right there. I'm just saying, I don't know what 1916 is because I don't think that's the year we're in right now. And the fact that that lingered, I think they just announced Frostpunk 2. Oh, that would make me so very, very happy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was quite a fun little series. Now, in addition to the new campaign, which was quite fun, apparently there are some upgrades for Endless Mode where you can kind of just build your own city as desired. And now there are diplomatic features just like what we did with these other settlements. So that's a pretty cool thing to look forward to. At some point, we may have to do an Endless Mode for this channel. I think that would be a lot of fun. Now, there are obviously a lot of different ways to do that campaign. We could have let New London burn to the ground. Alternatively, from the very beginning, we could have stuck with New London. Now, I'll be honest, I think I'm very glad we didn't. I did a little reading on that, and some people are saying it's actually a very disappointing way of doing the campaign. You just do a couple more shipments, and then it just kind of ends, which is like, that sounds boring. I don't know if that's true, but it's apparently not nearly as fleshed out. You're really supposed to declare independence, which is what we did, and boy, I'm really glad that we did. That was a fun campaign, good story, all in all, quite fun, and clearly setting up for Frostpunk 2. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this series. If so, then I would ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.